Hey you guys, welcome to Tati channel. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below what other videos ideas y'all want me to do. And yeah, so the first thing I start with is setting spray. So we're gonna go ahead and put this all around my face. Okay, and then we're gonna let it dry. It dries quick, so it's okay. Yeah, so then we're gonna start with the foundation. This is the foundation I use. We'll put it in your face. I don't put too much on my forehead just because I'm gonna have to put more later because I have to my eyebrows. And then we're gonna use this brush. We're gonna use this one. So we're just gonna put it all over the face. We're gonna brush it. So you guys, I'm gonna start with a little story. So it was this time where it was in middle school, and by that time I was in 7th grade, going to 8th grade. There was this girl. So in 7th grade there was this girl and this boy. They were dating and whatever, and there was always touching. It was always touching and stuff, and they were always touchy and whatever. We're not gonna get into detail because that's not my business, and I'm not allowed to say in this YouTube, So yeah, they was touchy, and they would always they had the same class and everything, and they would always be together and stuff. And there was this one time going to 8th grade. It was the end of the 7th grade, so there was touching whatever, was there. And going to 8th grade, we came to find out she was pregnant. The thing is that, how did we know that she was pregnant? So this is the thing. So it was in 8th grade. It was in this class. I'm not gonna say the name because we don't want the teacher name in here, because I don't think he would like to say that. But yeah, it was in this classroom, and they was oh, she's pregnant and stuff like that. Oh my god, what the beef in there? They was oh, she's pregnant, this and a third, and they said it loud, and we was we was all in shock, but we just we all act we didn't know or whatever. But then they was oh, it's a prank and whatever. And then a staff came or whatever, because they were being so loud. So of course the staff gonna come, And the staff came. He came and was what's going on here? This and third. They told him this, and that's what was going on. They told him that she was pregnant, and this and the third, and she was like crying and everything. So they had to get another staff, like a girl staff, because you know they understand and whatever. They had got the other staff, and she was like, "What's wrong?" or whatever, and she was like talking to her and speaking to her or whatever, like she's pregnant and this and the third. And then yeah, I don't remember too much because it was a long time ago, like, you know. Okay, and then they had called the staff took the girl to the office, to her office, and he was speaking and whatever, and then she made her take a pregnancy test and whatever, and it was positive. It came out positive, and then the staff was like, "Oh, so we're gonna have to call your mom and this and the third." And she was like, "No, like my mom doesn't know, like, you know, like give me a chance, cause like I don't know how to like explain it to her, like I don't know how to say it to her." And then she's like, "Okay, cool." So I guess they had called her mom, and she was like, "Oh, can you come here?" Or like, I don't know if the mom came to the office, came to school and go to the office. I don't know. I think she did them. And then they told her, and they're like, she was mad, like she was really pissed, and she cursed her out, like daughter out or whatever. And the staff had to make her an appointment and stuff. Like, yo, it was crazy. It was crazy, but yeah. And then they told the mom or whatever, and then she took her out early, and it was just like they was asking her like where she went, like to blah, blah. And then the next day she came, and then it was like a whole rumor about her, like which is a whole rumor, like it's a whole rumor. And then they had called the baby dad parents, and they told them, and I don't know exactly what happened with the dad parents, but I'm guessing like they was mad, like mad. Like, when I tell y'all they was mad, like just mad. But it was really crazy, y'all. It was so crazy. Yeah. And by that time I think she was like already like 4 months, about to hit 5 months around there. So they knew the gender already. It was a boy. Yeah. I'm not gonna say the baby name because it's, you know, obviously. But yeah. It was crazy. It was so crazy, y'all. But that was the end of the story. That was the end of the story because I don't really remember. So yeah. Because if I would have remembered, I would have told y'all the whole story. But I'm pretty sure that's the whole story because her mom that took her out of school, so it wasn't really that big a deal. So yeah. Okay, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the eyebrow. Where is the... You guys, I come right back. You guys, I'm gonna take that one. I'll take that one. So yeah, y'all. But it was crazy, y'all. I had to get my palette that I forgot. It's right here. Yeah, you guys. It was crazy. Like, Try right here. But yeah, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do my eyebrow. So it's this palette, Era Beauty. This is the palette in the inside. So yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna get a brush. This brush. We're gonna use this brush. I'm gonna do my eyebrow. Yeah, y'all. I'm gonna look over here. I'm gonna look over here in the mirror. But if y'all hear noises, I'm sorry. Like, I am so sorry. But yeah, y'all. Okay, y'all. So that's how I do my eyelashes. My eyebrow. I don't really do too much on my eyebrow. Like, I'm already used to do my eyebrows, so I don't really. I do them quick. But yeah. And another thing about my eyebrows, my eyebrows are not gonna be the same because they're neighbors. So neighbors, they don't get along well. But we're gonna suck it in. We're gonna suck it in and try to do it the same. Okay, yeah. So then we're gonna get the foundation. And then we're gonna get a brush. We're gonna get this brush, the one that I use every day for my eyebrows. You don't want to put like a lot, but you can always go back and get more. So, and then you're gonna like put it on top of your eyelid. You're gonna get it on top of your eyebrow. He might be around. Sorry, y'all. We're gonna get it right here so y'all can see. So we're gonna put it on top of the eyebrow. Make sure it does not touch your eyebrow. I'm gonna go over here as well. And I'm gonna go from the bottom of your eyebrow towards the side. And you can go back to the bottom. And you could like lift up your eyebrow for like you can see more. And you could use like the tip of the brush. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. And then once like you have the line, can you see? Okay. Once you have like the line above and under, you're gonna wanna like push it up, but like make sure you get all the way to the bottom. Be careful and do not touch your eyebrow. Like that. And you're gonna push it up. just like that. And like, if you see like that right there, it's okay because we're gonna go ahead with the beauty blender, so it will be fine. And then in the bottom, just, you know, brush it towards the bottom, whatever. But you guys, comment down below what other video ideas I should do, and I'll do it for y'all. You just have to comment down below. And I'll drop my Instagram on the bio for y'all can follow me. Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead with the beauty blender. We're gonna tap tap. Y'all could get this video 10 likes. And I'll drop another video. Yo, I did my eyelashes, but I didn't do it, you know, in this video because I've been taking forever. But if y'all want to see me do my eyelashes, y'all just comment down below. And I'll do it. Okay guys, so then I'm gonna go ahead with this. But it's right here, so it's a powder. But that's just the brand, but I don't really know what the powder is. I'm gonna go like bottom all the way up. Just like that. And then like on the bottom of your eye. Just like that. And then we're gonna tap tap. We're gonna switch to the brush because I don't really like that. Sorry to say. Make sure I get the bottom. Now we'll switch to the smaller one. That can always clean the nose piercing. Alright guys. Then I'm gonna go ahead with, oh my god. I'm gonna go ahead with this on your eyebrow. You're gonna put on your eyebrow. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead with the foundation and powder everywhere in my hole. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead with this brush. This is Wet and Wild. And I go with the bigger one. All over the face. And then we're gonna go ahead with the lip combo. We're gonna go ahead with the lip combo. Where is it at? Hold on. Somewhere around here. It's all right here. What is that noise, y'all? I know I hear. I know y'all hear it too. I think it's the cat. It is the cat, y'all. We're gonna sharpen this because it's, we gotta sharpen it. We're gonna do like the lines, like, let me see. Oh. Okay, I see. And the bottom. We gotta trust the process. Yeah, if y'all hear that noise, that's my cat. Literally. I'm stop. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead with the, where's mine? Right here. We're gonna go ahead with Ulta Beauty. Yo, I need to buy more. Like, I don't have it. But it still has some. We're taking it out. We're just gonna use this one. We're just gonna use, or should we use this one? We're just gonna use this one. And that's how I do my lip combo, yo. And then we're gonna go ahead with the primer. There we go. 3 times. Boom, boom, and boom. I'm gonna do it again, look. Just like that. And we're gonna brush. And this is how I look. So this is the end of my makeup, the end of this video. Make sure you subscribe, comment down below what other videos you want me to do. Peace out.